We got 19% on your camera, so let's get into it.
Okay.
Hello, Misty.
Hello, Ike.
What are we going to ruin today?
We're going to ruin the internet.
The same thing we ruin every day.
The same thing we ruin every day, just like Pinky and the Brain.
That's right. All right. You got a topic?
I do.
15 minutes on the clock. Kabam.
Restaurants that you used to eat at in the 80s and 90s that are closed now.
Okay. Okay.
Let me give you a starter hint.
All right. I got one.
That?
All right.
I don't know about you, but in the Midwest, Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurants.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Gone.
No way.
Totally gone. Not even a thing anymore.
You know what the first thing I thought of?
Tell me.
Oh, Charlie's. They're still in business.
Oh, Charlie's. Really? They're still in business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rockola Cafe. Do you remember that?
Rockola?
Yeah, it was like a ripoff
of the Hard Rock?
Yeah. Let's see if they're still around.
I've never even heard of Rockola. Tell me about this.
Rockola Cafe. I mean, it's really a direct ripoff of the Hard Rock.
Okay. Where were they?
In Raleigh.
Only in Raleigh?
It might just be Raleigh, actually.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't really remember that.
It's 100% just in Raleigh.
Because I didn't grow up there.
Rockola Cafe. Holy cow. Shout out Rockola Cafe in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's what's up.
Are they still open?
Looks like it. They got 2.5 Yelps on Yelp.
2.5 Yelps on Yelp?
Oh, wait. When is this? Rockola Cafe closed. Cafe. Oh, it might just be closed because of COVID.
Could be it. Could be it.
There's a Rockola Cafe in Indianapolis.
Okay.
They got sued in '93. What else?
Well, here's the thing I remember about Chi-Chi's was that they had fried ice cream.
That's right.
Remember that?
I think there might still be a Chi-Chi's in Raleigh.
No. They filed for bankruptcy and they got sued a bunch because there was a hepatitis A outbreak.
That's right. They put a Hooters where the Chi-Chi's was.
Oh, big surprise.
They put a Hooters where the Chi-Chi's was.
Yeah, it had something to do with contaminated onions, apparently. The outbreak left 4 people dead and affected 650 people. And that was the end of Chi-Chi's.
Wow.
Well, I mean, obviously, since you're talking about the Hard Rock Cafe, it makes me think of Planet Hollywood. Those are out of business.
Planet Hollywood.
You don't remember Planet Hollywood?
Planet Hollywood's alive and well in Vegas.
It's a casino. It used to be a chain of restaurants.
No.
It did.
Well, I mean, I believe you, but why would they keep the casino in Vegas and not keep the string of,
Because it makes money.
That's where Britney Spears had a residency.
Indeed, it was.
Roy Rogers.
I remember Roy Rogers.
Yep.
Didn't they turn into like crystals or something?
Maybe. Probably.
White Castles or... It was the same kind of stuff, right? Little tiny sliders?
Wow. This is the first thing that comes up on this list. Yes, I hear you on Little Tiny Sliders. There's a restaurant that's no longer around called GD Ritzy's.
Like goddamn Ritzy's?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Tell me more about this place. Where was this?
Anyone who lived in Middle America and grew up in the 80s likely knows the odd name GD Ritzy's.
I grew up in the middle of America, and I don't.
First founded in Ohio in 1980, the 1950s style restaurant grew quickly with about 100 locations at its peak. It was known for its burgers, hot dogs, and milkshakes. Although the company liquidated in 1991, there are a handful of independently owned goddamn Ritzy's left around the United States.
What did it really stand for? Was that like the owner's name, GD Ritzy?
I bet it has to be because you can't be that stupid. Okay. All-American Burger? That doesn't make any sense. Bennigan's?
Oh, wow.
With the green?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they got to be still around,
the famous Monte Cristo sandwich
Dude,
came from Bennigan's.
If a ham sandwich wasn't good enough, bread it and deep fry it because that shit just got French.
But I don't understand dipping it in jelly.
I don't either.
That's like
I never got jelly. Everybody wanted me to dip it in ranch. If you don't know this about me, I don't eat white condiments, and neither should you.
Oh, God. Let's not even get into it.
I'm skipping that one because I've never heard of it. Roy Rogers is still around.
Really?
I think. There's some still. Okay, yeah. Some
How about the green burrito? Do you remember those?
Never heard of it.
They were like the burrito place that they would put them in a Carl's Jr. Like they would sell both.
Oh, the green burrito. They're
kind of
still,
like Kentucky Huts.
Yes, they're still inside of Hardee's, which is the other half. Yeah.
Which Hardee's is the Midwest version of Carl's
Right.
Jr.
There are like 400 Hardee's and 150 Carl's Jr.'s.
So weird. Out here, they're just Carl's Jr.'s.
Correct, and they still have green burritos inside some of them outside of Los Angeles.
Right. Weird.
You ever heard of Beefsteak Charlie's?
I have heard of Beefsteak Charlie's.
There's a picture of the old, like what looks like downtown New York.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. All you can eat salad bar plus unlimited beer, wine, and sangria.
That's kind of like Ruby Tuesdays,
I
right?
would not
Same
want
kind of place?
Yeah. What's the place now? Shoney's.
Now? Because we used to go to Shoney's like when we would take road trips when I was a kid.
Shoney's is...
And they had the Shoney Bear. My mom bought me one of those.
Was Shoney's a pizza place?
No, it was like a buffet type
And they had
place.
the dancing...
It was breakfast.
Dancing bears?
No.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Showbiz Pizza.
Showbiz Pizza.
With the dancing bears.
Dude, their pizza was garbage.
It was-
Here it is.
It was garbage.
Showbiz Pizza Place. What did it turn into, though?
I think it just went out of business.
When similar style pizza place Chuck E. Cheese went
Yeah.
bankrupt in 1984, Showbiz Pizza purchased it. And by the early 90s, Chuck E. Cheese became the name of all locations.
Do you know that a Showbiz Pizza is the first place that I ever got a record?
No, I didn't know that. I was
Okay,
going to make a joke about something else.
What? That I
Nope.
felt up in the bathroom?
No.
Or what?
No.
Okay.
We're keeping it classy on this show.
Since when?
Since yesterday.
So yeah, you used to like play the games and you would get tickets. And I remember I exchanged all my tickets in, and it was a record of those bears doing a cover of the Beatles. I saw her standing there.
Oh, wow.
And I used to play the shit out of that thing and sing with the bears.
Well, this isn't a restaurant, but Howard Johnson's Hotels, not around anymore.
Really? Not at all? Didn't they
Well-
get bought by Motel 6?
You would know better than I would. Oh, they're called Hojo's now.
I was
Nope.
going to say, the Hojo is like the last incarnation of them. Do you know that Howard Johnson's used to be like ice cream bars and like restaurants and stuff too?
Yeah, that's what it's saying
Like
here.
a
This
whole
isn't
big
even talking
history.
about the. This isn't talking about the
Hotels.
hotels. It's talking about the restaurants.
Do you remember Kenny Rogers Chicken Restaurant?
Oh my God,
Kenny Rogers Roasters?
dude, you got to know when to hold them.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
know when to walk away, and when it's time to have fun.
Okay.
This is the same list I just looked at on a different website.
What about Bob's Big Boys?
Bob's Big Boy is in Burbank.
We got a couple of them here, but those are the only ones that are left.
Okay, this is super inside baseball. None of you guys give a shit about this. We have a friend named Keith. He has a wood shop. It's in a place called
Indeed.
Fillmore.
Indeed.
Above him is a like old school memorabilia museum. That dude takes Bob's Big Boy statues and refurbishes them. Does he sell them? No, he keeps them for himself. He has 20 of them in there.
How have you never told me this?
I don't know.
It's like I don't even know you.
Haven't you been out to the shop?
No,
All right.
never.
I'm going out there one day.
You're like
We should move on to the 90s.
We should.
Oh,
But
you already did. That
I
was
mean, I
when-
did. Like
yeah.
Planet Hollywood was definitely the 90s.
Yeah.
Do you know all the like different people that were involved in Planet Hollywood?
No, I don't know anything about Planet Hollywood
Okay.
except I don't like
It
gambling
was-
there or even being inside that building.
Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, I think
What?
Whoopi Goldberg.
They all put the money up?
Wesley Snipes, Danny Glover.
Well, no wonder it went under. They're probably
Tom
all
Arnold. Tom Arnold.
Wow.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van
Yeah.
Damme. Favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme film?
Don't know a single name of one.
Oh, come on. I don't either. Born,
I'm like, I
Born to
don't.
Kill?
Sure, that sounds right.
Jean Claude
Van
Van
Damme.
Van Damme.
We're so classy.
That's right. IMDb. Let's see here. Jean-Claude. My name is Jean.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I am Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I have been in Double Impact.
Oh, okay. I actually remember that
And
one.
then, pretty much the same thing with a gentleman named Dennis Rodman called Double Team.
Oh, my.
I think he's pretty much known for Bloodsport 1 through 900 and
Oh,
kickboxing.
yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh, he's making new movies right now.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when that movie that he played his own twin?
No, but when you say that, it just also makes me think of the greatest movie of all time that we often talk about, which is Face Off.
Oh, he took his face.
He took his face off.
What a good line.
That's
the movie that
bad it's good.
That's the movie that taught me about juxtaposition.
Oh,
Somewhere Over the Rainbow playing during a gunfight.
Right.
And I was like,
you were like,
that is some fancy shit. And everybody's like, you don't know about juxtaposition. And I was like, what? Okay. What do you think Jean-Claude Van Damme's favorite restaurant is?
I bet it's Howard Johnson.
Wow, Jean-Claude.
Do you know how I learned that Howard Johnson wasn't just a hotel chain? I learned that from Mad Men.
Your camera just died. My camera just died.
Oh.
Do we just pop a new battery in there and
just
keep it going?
And keep.
We'll
yeah.
cut yours real
Why
quick.
don't you pause your timer? Yeah, I learned about the fact that Howard Johnson was an ice cream joint in Mad Men because that's where Don Draper took his family on vacation, and they stayed at a Howard Johnson. And I was like, wait, why does the Howard Johnson have a restaurant that has 28 flavors of ice cream? So then I looked it up and went down the black hole of the internet.
Did you find the bottom?
I didn't.
That's
why we're here.
What was the restaurant on skates that the Sonic is modeled after?
Oh, well, it's.
Is it
Isn't
Sonic?
It kind of it is Sonic, but it's kind of based off of what, American Graffiti, the movie?
Well, I don't know.
Like they featured it in American Graffiti?
Original skate
I think it was Sonic.
up restaurant. Car Hop is what they're called. 14 classic American drive-in restaurants that are still not in the title of the article.
Pull up the article.
Roller skater waitress outside 1950 diner with classic cars. Oh, they do that at Bob's Big Boy that we were just talking about. When's the last time you went to a drive-in movie?
I don't know, but you know what? I was going to actually ask you if you wanted to go to the drive-in to see a concert.
I do, because it's going to greatly affect both of our lives.
Same. There's one happening in Anaheim, and it's Andrew McMahon from Jack's Mannequin.
Oh, shit, I'll go to that.
He's doing the 15th anniversary of Everything in Transit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some guys that are doing comedy shows that way, too.
Well, then let's go to one of those, too, and see how that works.
We'd have to get on a plane for that,
Oh. I don't know
as far as I know.
I mean, we could also maybe have to get on a plane to get to Anaheim. I mean, it's down there a ways.
Yeah, we should go to Disneyland while we're there.
We should. What about Steak and Ale? Do you remember that place?
Steak and Ale. Mm-hmm. Oh, ale, yeah.
Oh, ale, yes.
I got to see a picture of that logo real quick.
I don't even remember what the logo, but I remember they look like little Dutch buildings. I guess German. Steak and Ale.
Steak and Ale. Oh boy. I think they still have one of those in wine country up where they shot that movie with, what's his name? Sideways. Do you remember the movie Sideways?
I do.
I feel like they shot a bunch of it in a Steak and Ale.
Okay, maybe. Or a building that used to be one. Possibly.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're still in business.
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, are those still in business?
Yeah, there's one in Greenville, North Carolina. I don't know about any other ones.
Gross.
Let's see here. What else is?
Oh, you know what? According to the Bennigan's website, you can own a Steak and Ale today. Franchising opportunities are still available.
Let's call
Let's
them.
buy one.
Yeah.
Let's buy a Steak and Ale.
With all of our podcast money.
VIPs.
Whoa. We're not going to talk about strip clubs,
Well-known chain in the Pacific Northwest. Oregon.
Because down here in Los
they
Angeles,
sold
it's
out
a
to-
straight up strip club chain.
Well, yeah, they sold out to Denny's.
What?
So Denny's opened in all their buildings.
What's a diner, like a late night diner you went to in high school that's not around anymore? They still have Waffle Horse?
We didn't have any of those things because I lived 2 hours from the closest thing that was open all night.
Oh, they still have Waffle House.
Oh,
what,
yeah,
What was Waffle
absolutely.
House's competitor?
Waffle House? I can see
IHOP.
Well, that, and I can see the other logo.
God damn it. That was your camera.
Yep.
This episode's over.